Hi, I'm Carla Jones Adams, and I'm founder of A Better Me, Basic Skills for Life. And my whole objective is to offer basic skills to our teens and preteens. I started back when I was about 20 something years ago, working in the after school program. It was my first job, and I just absolutely fell in love with it. I worked at on a campus, on a school campus in Fort Bend ISD here in Houston, Missouri City, Texas. And like I said, I fell in love with it. So I try to marry what the school does. They give education, and I try to offer life skills. So kind of named myself Teacher of Life. So I feel like when some of these students leave from high school and they graduate, they don't know what credit is. They don't know what job skills are, what kind of workforce readiness. And I know, some programs do separate things, but I kind of made a one-stop shop book. And as I was moving towards getting my master's in nonprofit management, I realized, hey, one of my professors told me, why are you trying to just limit yourself to one group of individuals at one location? Why not put this in a book and actually sell it so that the masses can have it? And so basically I wrote the book, and part of what the book is about is it starts off with etiquette. It talks about how do you dress, proper things to wear in different settings. Then it goes to, hey, when you're invited to a dinner party, things of that nature, what are all those forks for? After that, it talks about chivalry and how men and women should be treating each other, and what's the proper etiquette for that. Not to take discredit any of our sexes, but just to make sure, hey, we're doing the right thing and being respectful. Next kind of goes into the work and business of etiquette, and just kind of knowing what all of those, what's the proper way to work in an environment. After that, we go into job skills. What is entering the first workforce? What is a career? How to write a resume, applications, all of those things. Hey, everything is an interview. What is your social media looking like? How do you deal with different personalities on your job? And even working for yourself, if that's what you're doing. We know Gen Z, Gen Y, everybody's in this entrepreneurial world. So how do you get that going? Next is, once you get that job, what do you do with those finances? So understanding what credit is, what those bank account is, what your bank account does for you, the different types of accounts, what your check looks like, and why there's so many things missing once you get actually paid. What is an investment? And then those major life purposes, major life purchases, sorry. How does the credit affect that? What is your net worth? So all of these are different lessons, and just trying to at least introduce those conversations to youth in areas that may not ever have parents or people who actually understand all of that information. Then we move into college and career readiness. What is FAFSA? What is a trade? How do you move into getting into the military if that's what you want to do? What is goal setting? How do you find your purpose? After that, we end the book off in relationships, just talking about self-love first, because that's definitely something you have to have. What about parent love, if you're missing that component? Family love, dealing with broken relationships, friendships, and dating. So basically, I started my nonprofit, A Better Me, Basic Skills for Life. And my goal is that I will be able to publish this book and shop it to all neighborhood centers, churches. But my ultimate goal would actually be to get this in school systems, where you have to take this basic skills class in order to graduate, because it should be mandated that these things definitely need to happen. And it kind of burns my soul that there's always this is what they don't teach you in school. So my big goal would actually be that, yes, you do get this in school. So getting this grant would definitely help me in the realm of getting everything published and actually starting to go to the schools and shop the book around and make sure that people are getting that, and training people on how to use the book and make sure